Hello friends, how are you guys? In continuation with our Philately albums, this is our fifth album that we want to show you, and it contains a lot of countries that you are definitely going to enjoy. So without wasting any time, let's start with the same, and then this is a different one. It's in a blue color, and then this is called Prince 4032. As you will see, these are all specialized albums. The album itself is more than 10,000 rupees. So only the album, without the stamps, empty album. So this album has a lot of stamps from Tristan Du Cunha, Seychelles, St. Helena, Zanzibar, Australia, Zimbabwe, Rhodesia, Jamaica, Southern Rhodesia, Northern Rhodesia, Rhodesia and Iceland, and Malawi, Philippines, Mozambique, KUT, Tanzania, Kenya, Mauritius, St. Vincent, Ascension, Leeward Islands, Bahawalpur, and Christmas Island. So these are all the countries that we have here in this album, and then similar to all the previous albums, we will definitely divide the stamps into we will show you the album in two parts, and the first part is first and second part we thought we will going to show you for the members only content, but we haven't received a lot of memberships so far, or none of the memberships we have received so far. So basically we'll have to show it to the general public and everybody who is interested in watching in these stamps albums. So let me make a little bit angle so that you can see wider. Hopefully you will be able to see them clearly now. So we'll go stamp by stamp. So these are Tristan Du Cunha. So this was under the English British Empire. As you will see, the Queen face is on the same, and then it also says Queen Elizabeth II Silver Jubilee stamps. And then the next in the series, these are the Zimbabwean stamps that we are showcasing to you. And then Tristan Du Cunha. So this is also a kind of island which you can find on the map. So there are so many countries and stamps which you must have not even heard. I also didn't heard till the time I got stamps for them. So these are all the thing. And then they have a crawfish industry. So these are the crawfishes, and then they have the stamps from those areas. And then this is the 50th anniversary of the Shackleton rover expedition. So this Shackleton is the one who was in Antarctica. So this is 50th anniversary of the Shackleton rover expedition, and I think this is in commemoration of Antarctica and all that stuff. So these are the four stamps from that times, or for the commemorate those things. Basically a lot of stamps are made to commemorate those times. So then we have a Red Cross, centenary of the British Red Cross, and from 1870 to 1970. I think now is 2070 is still far, so basically they have we are in 2025, so basically so many years they have Red Cross has been serving the society. So the British Red Cross. And then they have very nice stamps for the gospel, United Society for the Propagation of the Gospel. Those are the stamps which you will see. And then you will see the wildlife, sea life, ocean life, and all that stuff. Then you have a lot of ships and different kinds of professions. And then these are the stamps I really like, the ones that hand painted by students or kids around the world. Those are really nice. So this is a small island between Africa and what do you say, North America or South America? Yeah. So this is the island here. Just try to search. Going on to the next page, we have stamps from we'll continue with Zimbabwe and Tristan Da Cunha. So I think you will be able to see. Yeah, so we'll go slowly and steadily. And then there are some special stamps from Zimbabwe. So these are the commemorative issues, 18th June 1980 stamps. This is 1 month before I was born. So these are all the stamps from Zimbabwe. So let's see what's hidden underneath. So yeah, so there are stamps underneath as well. Wow, so there are so many stamps which are related to Churchill as well, which they have put here. So these are all the stamps. So moving to the next page, we have some more stamps from the country. They make very nice stamps. You will see them now. And Wow. So all the sailors and all that stuff. Then wow, they are showcasing some of the routes as well. Then going further, they have these older times kind of stamps. So this is the character as well, you must have seen. This is Queen Elizabeth, this is Sir Francis Drake, this is the Drake's route, and this is the Golden Hind. That's a British ship. And then this is Tristan Du Cunha from a map of Johann Cullen, 1700. This is what he made. Wow. So I think Britishers explored a lot of the world by themselves. They had a lot of money and everything which they have collected from around the world, and then they did it. So these are all the special stamps from Christmas. You will see them very, very nice. So this is a whole thing for Christmas. Wow. And then these are the Zimbabwean stamps. So 75th anniversary of Post Office Savings Bank. Wow. So moving further, we have the centenary of the Reverend Edwin Dogson arrival on Tristan Da Cunha stamp, which is the whole Dogson family they have showcased. So this is a 3 stamp pack, which is 10p, 20p and 30 pence. And then this is how it comes. So this is a very, very unique. You are not going to find it anywhere else in the world. Maybe some stamp collector must be having it. And similarly, we have some specialized stamps. Visit of the RMS Queen Elizabeth II. So this is a 25 pence stamp, and then it shows the logo and everything. Wow, the seal, let's call them seal, and the official seal. And then we have again ship's crest. So this is HMS Eskimo, HMS Nayand, HMS Jaguar and HMS London. So these are all the ships, and her badge is features a red dragon. This one so she visited Triton in March 1964. These are all the ships. Royal Navy ships have their own unique crests for many years, but only since 1918 have they been officially recognized and designed in proper heraldic form. The badge shows below belongs to HMS Juno, a Leander class frigate which has also visited Tristan, and it features the head of Juno, the wife of Jupiter. So this is the whole history behind this particular stamp. Amazing. I think I can fetch 50,000 rupees for this only stamp, maybe more. I don't know if I want to sell, but I don't think I'm going to sell them now. In case I need money, then only. And then again, we have some more stamps for this thing. It says Royal Fleet Auxiliary Vessels, and these are the 4 stamps, and it also has history and geography about this thing. RFA Orange Leaf, RFA Tidal Reach, RFA Tarbetness, RFA Reliant. And then we have some of the stamps from the Moscow Olympics 1980. Then an artist view of Tristan Du Cunha. So these are Stoll and Hof Islands. So this is a combination of 4 stamps from that times. Wow, amazingly great. I think you have never seen, or also it's for me, I'm revisiting them again. By making these videos, I'm trying to revisit my old memories as well. So these are all the stamps. So this is Sir Rowland Hill, 1795 to 1879. Wow. And this is a first day issue for Fallon, and then these are the stamps that they have showcased. So, wow, awesome. Moving further, we have more stamps from Seychelles. Seychelles, as you know, is also an island in the Indian Ocean. And then you will see a lot of sea life, wildlife, bat. So bat is the first one which we have showcased, which we have seen in Seychelles. Earlier it was not there. Then we also have this US bicentenary milestone in US history. So some stamps from Seychelles. They have showcased sports and everything from Seychelles. This is also the first day cover from that time. Wow. And then these are very, very nice Seychelles. Octopus is the first time we have seen octopus stamp. Then moving further, we have more Seychelles stamps, and this also includes flying fox, which is called, so we call it bat. So these are the flying fox with Seychelles. And then this, what a nice stamp. Wow, what is this? Great stamp. It shows Africa, Arabia, Indian Ocean, India, and Seychelles is here. Awesome. What a lovely stamp. Wow. Next in the range we have some of the stamps from Zimbabwe and Rhodesia. So these are all the wildlife kind of stamps, and this is the Stone Age kind of paintings that are paintings on the walls. And then we have special stamps from Seychelles for the Silver Jubilee Queen Elizabeth. So this is a stamp for Queen Elizabeth II, 1952 to 1977. And then this is a stamp for Botswana. So this is National Museum and Art Gallery from Botswana. Wow. This was made in 1968 to commemorate when the art gallery was opened. Then we go further, in Seychelles we have specialized farm utility vehicles or 5th anniversary of liberation stamps from Seychelles. So this is how it was. And then we have the modern maps of Mahé, Braslin and various other islands that they have, Dennis Island, Bird Island, and there are so many birds stamps as well from Rhodesia, which you will see. I'll show you now. Wow. So going further down we have so many other stamps from Rhodesia. So these are the flowers, butterflies and flora and fauna kind of stamps. Moving further we have the page on Seychelles. So these are all the Seychelles stamps. Well, I showed you earlier as well. And then this is International Women Year. So but this is a UK stamp. UK stamp doesn't have says UK, it only shows the face of the silhouette of the Queen earlier and now the King. So these are all the Seychelles stamps when it was ruled by the British Empire. Again Red Cross, you will see stamps are made by Seychelles as well. I think Red Cross must have been formed by Britishers only, and that's why every Commonwealth country has stamps on Red Cross, because most of the countries were ruled by Britishers, or they were trying to rule them. And then Seychelles continues. So we have different kinds of stamps, you can see, colorful, very nice. Then we have Rhodesia stamps and in between. So these are all the Rhodesia stamps. So moving further we'll go to St. Helena. Let me know in the map where is St. Helena. So there are so many small islands even we don't even know. So these are the stamps from St. Helena, also under the British Empire, other Commonwealth countries or the Queen's rule. Then these are all the Rhodesia stamps. And then we have on the bottom Zimbabwe stamps for the Rotary International from 1905 to 1980. So these are different denominations of stamps, 4 cent, 13, 21, 25, that kind of stuff. And then we have some more stamps of the landscape from St. Helena. Wow. So this is St. Paul's Church, Vincent Brooks. Then this is part of St. James Valley and all that stuff. And this is the flag of St. Helena. Wow. Then Zimbabwe again. And then we have some stamps from Zanzibar. So Zanzibar must be kind of a Arabic country or Muslim speaking country, because it's written in Urdu or Arabic. So these are some of the stamps. So this is a mixed album that we want to show you. So continuing, we have Rhodesia stamps. You will see we have so many Rhodesia stamps, and there is a unique stamp here which we are going to show you. So this is a 3-dimensional stamp. So you have two things here. So this belongs to South Africa. So this is a bird in flight. So it's an eagle in flight, you can see. So this is very unique stamp. So wow. And then all these are Christmas stamps, Christmas related stamps. Then we have Southern Rhodesia as well, older stamps. So most of the countries has been divided, Britisher loved divide and rule policy. That's what, when they left the countries in turmoil. People say that they build the ships and everything, they build the roads and everything, they build the railways and everything, but they build that to fetch the resources from that country and transport them to London and UK. It was not for the benefit of the society as a whole, though but it was made by the amount which was taken from the tax and everything from the country itself, and then they created those things for themselves, and then later they cannot take it away to London, right? And that's why it is there, but it should not be credited to them. It was made by the same people's money of the country. And then now we move to Australia. Australia is also still under the Queen's or the King's rule. They're still part of Commonwealth, and then you will see Australian stamps now. So these are all the Australian stamps. We are starting with Australia. It's totally different. You will automatically recognize that this does not belong to any other country. So as I told you previously in my previous video as well, that as soon as you start collecting, you will, by first look of it, you will be able to tell that this is a stamp from which country, because the design and everything is totally different amongst all the countries. So these are the Australian, a lot of caricature kind of stuff they have created. So this is Darby Munro, and then we have so many Australian people showcased here. So wow. Then we have the royal visit in Australia that happened in 1970. So earlier the royalty used to roam around the world, and then people used to bow down and all that stuff. I think it's still happening in many countries, but most of the countries don't want to follow the royalty now. So let's see further. We have more stamps from Australia, very nice stamps. So these are the first fleet, Australia first fleet, and then Cape of Good Hope departure, October 1987 they reached the Cape of Good Hope. Cape of Good Hope is in South Africa, I think. And then these are all the stamps from Australia. You will enjoy. Wow. Is it Kookaburra or what? Do let me know if you know. And some of the flowers and all that stuff. So moving further, we have different faces or different stamps of the Queen from as she moved from age to age, year by year. So there are so many stamps showing her beauty and all. And then we have a unique stamp here which has this kind of shining thing, and this is 45 cents. Wow, very nice. Then moving further, we have these crown kind of art kind of things, and this shows armed forces, this shows police, this shows visual art, science and technology, health, mining, some industry, performing arts, banking, rescue and emergency. Wow. These stamps are created to attract children into the hobby of collecting the stamps and all that stuff. Otherwise, government, why do they need to do all these kinds of things? It's just to initiate people like us to get into the habit of stamps collection. So let's continue further. We are almost like around 30 minutes or so. We will reach sometime, and then we have Scorpio, which they are passionate and determined. So this is the second time we have seen some stamps on the sun signs. So Australia also has created stamps, and then they have white roses and all that stuff. Very nice. And a lot of wildlife also they have created. So this is lace monitor, frogs, different kinds of frogs, toad, water dragon, lizards, and so many things. Dog, again Australian Red Cross Society. So Red Cross is consistent. A lot of stamps are on Jesus and his mother. So Melbourne 2007, it was for FNA World Championship. They have created some stamps, and then this is koala. So you will find this nice animal, koala. It eats like grass or bamboo or something like that. So this is all Australian stamps. So moving further, we will continue with the Australian stamps. So these are some of the other stamps from Australia. We can make a little bit faster. For this is Finding Nemo, that kind of fish you must have seen in Finding Nemo movie. And then let me know what catches your fancy. So this is Prince Charles, which is the Prince of Wales, and Lady Diana Spencer. I think this was during their marriage or when they got married initially. So we are nearing the end of this thing. I think it's the time that we can finish this, the first part of album 5. Hopefully you guys are liking our videos, and if you're not liking, then check out our stationery review and some other of the stuff that we have showcased on our channel. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. By that time, don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel. We are very near 10,000 mark, and with your help only we can cross the same. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you can, do give our channel a membership boost so that we can earn some money and then continue to collect some albums, as well as support ourselves in terms of making the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.